We're joined by fashion's dream team from the Emmy-nominated Project Runway. Host Heidi Klum, ladies and gentlemen, mentor Tim Gunn, alongside judges Michael Kors and Nina Garcia. Nina is also the fashion director for Marie Claire. The high-stakes fashion competition back for season 8. All new designers, all new designs, all new challenges. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for our 4 fabulous, beautiful applause sign. That's from the heart. That's from the heart.
Thank you.
Don't remember you all being together like this for an interview.
We haven't.
We've had you separately, but so thank you. And congratulations. 2 Emmy nominations for the show and for Best Host.
Thank
Is this the year?
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes.
You know, we always keep fingers and toes crossed. You never know.
Because you've had like 16 previous nominations.
Yes, the 6th time.
Yeah, so I think this one is
Maybe this is the lucky one.
It's going to be the charm.
You never know.
So let's talk a little bit, dish a little bit about this new season. 90 minutes. You're supersized. So Michael, tell me, what more are we going to see this season?
Well, you know, I think that the nice thing with the 90-minute situation, you get to really see more of the backstory of what's going on in the workroom. Plus, quite frankly, you get to see a little bit more of all of us.
Deliberation.
And deliberation between each other.
Oh, that's what everyone loves to see. And then you can say, make it work just a little bit more.
Oh, Robin, I do say make it work just a little bit more. Or at least you'll hear more of it.
Oh. But somebody told me that 2 or 3 of the contestants, like, they fell out. What are you guys doing to them, Heidi?
I don't know. I think a lot of the time people think we make up stuff for television, and that's really not that hard when they get there. Yeah. So they come to the casting, then they get to be on the show, and then they think, oh yeah, you know, it doesn't really mean you have 1 day to put this look together. You really mean like you have 4 or 5 days. And it's like, no, you have really 1 day. And so we had a few collapse on the set because they forget to eat, they forget to drink. It is a lot of stress for them. Then they have to go into interviews and they're sewing all day. And they're very, very stressed out because they're under so much pressure. They don't want to go home. They want to win. So they want to really make week after week after week work. And so, you know, we had a few incidences with some of our designers.
I love how you put that. Just a few, just a wee bit. Well, we have a clip from season 8, and I think this is you, Mr. Gunn. Putting somebody underneath the gun.
Oh dear.
Let's take a look.
I can't wait.
Do tell.
Designers, I just want to check in with each of you and see how you're doing. Casanova.
Yes.
There's a lot of skin that we'll be showing, yes? Is it sexy or is it vulgar?
No, I think it's sexy.
Really? It looks awfully low in the back.
I think he doesn't like it at all. Nothing at all.
Have her work it on that runway.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Casanova.
You're welcome.
Now, Tim, last time you were here, you said it was going to be the season of the sachet because they were just taking their time and doing things. So you have a term for this year's season?
Robin, there's so much content in the show, and honestly, I don't know how it's all going to be sliced and diced, but as Heidi said, they're a rather delicate group this season. And they've responded with less resilience to the wear and tear and the stress and the strain of the time pressures and the creative pressures. They've been less resilient than designers in previous seasons.
Well, the bar was set very high because I remember when you 2 were here last season, you were just ranting and raving about the designers. So tell us a little bit about the designers we will see, other than they're always falling out, it appears.
It's a diverse group. I think it's a diverse group, but like Tim said, I think they are a little more fragile. We've also it's been very hot, to be honest with you. So the set gets really, really hot, and that, you know, puts pressure on them as well.
We also do like last-minute twists. You know, they think they already have the challenge, and that's all they have to do. Right. And then, you know, a few hours before, we're like, no, maybe we have to add a little something to this.
Exactly. You got it. You got that's her laugh. Robin, you got it.
Real.
That was exactly her thing.
No, that's what happens, and then they get a little upset.
Well, that keeps it real, though, because that's what the real world is like. The
fashion
world, it changes like that.
Totally.
So, what are going to be the hot trends coming up this season?
Well, you know, I think that we're going back into a sportswear moment. We're going to see a lot of investment clothes. So, all the crazy shoes, all the ridiculous pieces are kind of disappearing. I think that, you know, American sportswear is back. Tailoring, camel. And you know, and the kids who are on the show, I mean, it's all about them thinking not only about what's now, but what's next. You know, that's what's so important.
Which is too bad because I love all those ridiculous things. I do. I love all those high shoes that you can't walk on.
Because she can pull them off, right? The rest of us, not so much.
But I love all the fun bits too. I love the fun pieces about fashion, you know. So
anything
Fun
goes?
will never go away.
No. So what is the must-have, Nina, do you think?
Oh, wow.
In a wardrobe?
The must-have, you know, fur is a very big thing. It real or fake. It can be fake, but there's fur everywhere in the runways. So we're hoping for a very cold winter because there's a lot of fur, there's a lot of knits, but fur, real or fake, is very hot for fall.
And what don't you leave? You will not leave the house without, finish the sentence.
Proper grooming.
That's a safe bet. Well, we have lots of questions from our audience. We have questions from our viewers. They can't wait to get at you because you are always getting at everybody else. So it's going to be your turn to be in the hot seat. Are you up for that?
All right.
You look glamorous.
All right.
So we will have, and we should say Project Runway debuts on Lifetime, July 29th.